Alright, some notes before I get started here. The test is versus Rema Legends Wolverine, and this guy, he has some RNG to him, right? So, like, I make sure that every champion here has some good region RNG to them, and additionally, 3 out of 3 despair is active at all times for all these characters. Like, if it wasn't, then some of these champions, like, wouldn't be as good, like, nowhere near as good, to be honest. So yeah, now it's time to find the best hero version in MCOC, and let's start off with Silk. And Silk is just really crazy at heal reversing, right? So basically her slow gives her the ability to reverse regen, and it's very strong. And like, yeah, once he is cornered, he is just done for pretty much, right? So we go back in, and yeah, he just cannot do anything whatsoever. And yeah, since like her heal reverse is immediate, this is just a really fast fight. It's like 20 seconds, I think, which is just insane, man. So yeah, Silk, very strong heal reverser, does want to be aggressive though, so just keep that in mind. And now we have Sandman. Sandman is a very good one as well, because his Petrify is really easy to access and it's guaranteed, right? So yeah, very strong champion here. Well, for like heal reversing anyways. Yeah, we can drop this P1 here. I like to build up to like almost 2 bars of power, then drop it so I can get like 2 in a row. So here, like the healing is being reversed already, and yeah, we can just drop another SP1, and yeah, just some very nice reversal here. There we go, 2, and yeah, he is just dropping now. Like, it is pretty much game over, and that is 32 seconds for Sandman. A very solid reverser, and it just keeps on going up and up for Sandman, right? So like, that's why he's so good at like heal reversing. Now we have Mr. Fantastic here, and Mr. Fantastic, I think he is the best one overall because his is so reliable. Like, there is no AI reliance, there is no like RNG. His is just there and it stays there for the entire fight. And yeah, I feel like his is probably the best overall just because of the safety of it. It is just so safe, it's so practical, it is just so strong, man. So yeah, Mr. Fantastic, phenomenal champion, great hero reverser. I think he's honestly the best overall. I think Silk is the fastest, Sandman like second there, but I think Mr. Fantastic is the safest here. And yeah, he just destroys this fight. Like, he's just getting melted already. But yeah, Mr. Fantastic, one of the best, if not the best hero reverser out there. Just a very strong champion overall as well. So yeah, a great rank up if you have him. Like, he's a great investment, I feel like. And yeah, that was about 40 seconds, I think. Very solid, 42 seconds. Pretty dang sweet. And now I have Mr. Negative here, and his is honestly way better than I thought. He has a very strong Petrify on the SP2, and he inflicts 2 of them actually. So yeah, if you get 2 of them up, he just melts Wolverine so fast. So yeah, the SP2 drops the Petrifies and he just melts afterwards, right? So like, we can just keep building up to it, keep building the Dark Energy as well, because if we get 10 plus, when we drop the SP2, we get 2 Petrifies, right? So yeah, like here we drop it, and yeah, the result is pretty dang sweet. Yeah, the reversal has started. It's going pretty well so far. This is a rank 1 Mr. Negative, by the way. And yeah, he is just getting obliterated. Like, the fight is just over now. 40 seconds, just really strong, I feel like. And now we have Anti-Venom here. And Anti-Venom surprised me a lot. But no, his is so strong. His is like really powerful, man. Anti-Venom, feel like he's pretty underrated, and yeah, just a really good hero reverser for sure. His Spectres paired with Despair just do a lot of work, and then he has a Petrify as well on the SP1. So yeah, he just has a lot of hero reverse. And then watch this, we go in, we drop the SP1, and it's already started, man. Then we go back in, drop a second SP1, and yeah, now it's just time to fully melt this guy. And watch this, we go back in, we drop a combo, and yeah, some pretty like unlucky hits there, but then watch this. We drop one more SP1, and then the result is just madness, man. It is total madness. Like, this guy just melts so fast. And yeah, Anti-Venom, 46 seconds, could have been much faster as well. Like, yeah, a very solid character there. Now I have Guillotine, the OG heal reverser, and yeah, she still just does so well. Guillotine got buffed. It did pretty much nothing for her, which kind of sucks, but you know what? She still has her best use, I feel like. So yeah, that is just perfect. So we can just drop the SP2, and we get a bit unlucky here at the beginning of the fight, but it gets better for sure. So I dropped the SP2 here, and yeah, now the reversal's up, and then we get Unshackled, right? And what Unshackled does is, it like helps extend the Spectre duration, so that's pretty sweet. So we can just drop another SP2 after this, and yeah, he'll just be like completely melted, right? So a very, very nice fight here. Guillotine still really reliable. There I got hit, doesn't matter. So I dropped SP2 now, and yeah, the reversal has started once again, and now it is just time for him to melt, and he is just melting really, really fast. 4 regens, like yeah, he did not have a chance, man. 53 seconds, pretty dang sweet. And now we have the Void, and Void, I put in 2 attempts here because he is so RNG reliant, man. Like Wolverine already is RNG reliant, but Void himself has so much RNG to him because the petrifies aren't guaranteed. You can't pick the petrifies first, right? So like yeah, at least some pretty annoying times for sure. But yeah, Void, he's like the OG one as well as Guillotine. But yeah, Void, I feel like he has kind of slipped out of like, you know, the best hero verser status because his is just so RNG reliant, I feel like. And yeah, like when there's Silk, Sandman, Miss Fantastic, I just don't see this guy being the best one out there anymore. But yeah, Void still has some pretty good reversal for sure. Like once it gets going, it is so strong. But like here, I got the Petrifies last, right? So like I missed out on a lot of damage output for sure. But that's just how it is with Void, right? It's not guaranteed, unfortunately. Like, if it was, oh my gosh, he would be number 1 by far. But it's not, unfortunately. So, yeah, it is what it is. Still a very solid hero versus character, like, no doubt. But just not the best anymore, in my opinion. But that was still pretty sweet. That was, like, what, a minute? Not too bad. And now we have Void Part 2. And here I get the Petrifies early, which is, you know, pretty good. And still with, like, them early, it like still isn't the best out of like the batch, I want to say. Like Silk is just so fast, Sandman also so fast, Mr. Fantastic is just much safer as well because his is no RNG to it. But yeah, Void is still very solid in my opinion, but it's just like there is better now, I feel like, which kind of hurts to say because he was like one of my all-time favorites. Like he was my first rank 5-star actually. So yeah, I love this guy a ton still, but definitely a bit outdated when it comes to like, you know, reversing healing and all that. But still just a very solid champion, I feel like. I feel like he'll never be bad, of course. He is just not at the top anymore, I want to say. But still very fun to play. Still very good at reversing healing. Like, he's not bad at it by any means. It's just that, like, there's just faster now, right? And there's, like, safer, too. But yeah, like here, the reversal has started once again, and he just melts, right? So yeah, Void, still a pretty solid time, just, you know, kind of RNG reliant for sure. And now we have Captain America Infinity War, and this one, yeah, Cap Infinity War, his is a bit weird because you need a full team around it, right? And, like, once you have the full team, though, he becomes pretty crazy with the hero reversal, like, for sure. But it's just, yeah, the full team requirement kind of sucks because, like, in Battlegrounds, you can't really use it. But, like, when you have the full team, it is pretty dang crazy, right? Like, right here, he is just melting now. But, yeah, like, him and Void, I feel like, are the old dogs. And, like, the new dogs are just, I think, a bit better overall. Like, you know, Mr. Fantastic, Silk and Sandman. But, yeah, like, they're all still really good at, like, doing what they have to do to heal reverse. Like, you know, Cap, Void, still very solid champions to heal reverse with. It's just, I feel like the others are either faster or safer, right? But yeah, like, still a very solid heal reverse character. Still very solid in general, right? Like, you know, Cap Infinity War will never be bad, in my opinion, because, yeah, he's just a very strong champion still. And, yeah, the fight's down now. Not too bad whatsoever, like, a minute in fight time. Not too shabby. And, yeah, I think the award for best hero verser probably goes to Mr. Fantastic because his is just so safe, right? Like, Silk, the fastest for sure, but she also needs some AI, like, reliance, which kind of does like make her a bit worse than Mr. Fantastic, I feel like. If not Fantastic, then probably Sandman. Sandman, really fast, really reliable as well, and he can just keep on stacking his up and up and up, right? So yeah, it's either Fantastic, Silk, or Sandman for the top 3, or like the best hero verser out there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know who you think is the best hero verser, and yeah, that's about it for me.